It's another episode of New Pod Flow Podcast. You already know what time it is. Steeg and Vern here. Got a guest. Not our original guest. I'll get into that story, but we got a guest. My barber, T.
Yo.
What up, man?
Doug, I wrote out the social media plug, the online shop plug, and all that. I actually wrote it out so it didn't sound so bad, and I left the shit at home, man.
Well, follow us on Instagram, New Pod Flow Podcast. Follow us on Twitter, New Pod Flow Pod, or New Pod Flow _pod. Hit the shop for some merch, newpodflow.com/shop. Like, subscribe wherever you can. Time to get into some podding.
Go ahead, man.
What's good, bro?
Shit.
What's good, fellas?
What up? Great to be here.
Just seen T. I told T about the story on Friday, and nigga was like, let me come fill in.
Hell yeah.
I was like, cool.
Yes, sir.
What's the story?
And you just want me to get into it? Okay, well, all right. Fuck.
Off the dribby.
So it was it's a story. It's this chick, she wrote on Instagram. She posted on her story like, let's collaborate or whatever. And I wrote and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Won't you come on the podcast? And she was like, oh, you got a podcast? And told her the name of it, sent her the link. She subscribed, and well, I don't know if she subscribed. I don't know what she did, but I guess
she followed the page.
Yeah, she followed the page. She followed us on Instagram. And we started talking about, she wanted to know what we talked about, all kind of stuff. So we gave it a rundown, and then she came back after I sent her the link and said she was interested. And I was like, cool. And I was like, she was like, when do y'all record? Where do y'all record? And I was like, we record on Sundays. I was like, we record on Sundays. And then, then she was like, well, what would the topics be? And I was like, I mean, we come up with the topics throughout the week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on what happens or what we come across, whatever.
You're going into a lot of detail, man.
Yeah,
because you're giving away the formula, you know.
Niggas ain't us. But yeah, so went through all that. Like we kept talking, and she was like, where do y'all record at? And I was like, we record in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I stay behind the mall or whatever. I was telling her where I lived at. And then I was asking her, I said, do you drink wine or anything? Or do you need anything, you know what I'm saying, for the show to relax or, whatever. So she didn't respond. Nah, I wasn't worried about it or nothing. All right, so let me get to this message. So she wrote me back probably about 24, a little 26 hours later.
She took a day to think on it.
She hit me with some bullshit. All right, so this anonymous woman said, hey, I'm not interested in joining you or in your team for your podcast Sunday. I don't feel comfortable with recording at your house when I never even met you, and I feel like you have ulterior motives, which shows me I can't trust you.
Damn.
I also don't like the fact that you're asking me, what do I want to drink at 11 a.m.? When conducting business with me is strictly business. The way you went about it threw me off. All right.
Okay. All right, let me ask you.
So I was hot about this shit.
Let me ask you a question, man. Would you smashed? Would you? I'm just saying, like, before all this,
would I? Yeah.
Yeah. You would?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. You was hot.
Yeah, I was hot.
You already know what she looked like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doberman pencil. Sorry. What?
Yeah, man. So I'm like, I get the message and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, we got 45 episodes. I was like, she really think I got all 20 of the chicks that ever done been on the show fucking locked in my bedroom or some shit and they can't come out? I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, you fucking serious right now? She was like, yeah, talking about drink. I'm like, nigga, we drank on the podcast. Like, I don't know. You do photo shoots and shit. This ain't no photo shoot, nigga. We come on here and laugh and have fun and talk. and joke. Like, nigga, this ain't no, you talking about you conduct business. This ain't business, nigga. You coming to have fun and talk, and you can share your business or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
This ain't that type of shit. Whatever you used to, it's a podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. Like, we done smoked hookah on the show. Nigga, Vern ain't got one today, but shit. T got bourbon in his cup. I got bourbon in my cup. Like, we drank on the show. We had fun. This ain't no, like, I don't know what the fuck she thought it was. And the shit just pissed me off because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you did come over here, like, was you gonna call the cops or something? If I, you know what I'm saying, ask you, did you want a drink? Like, what the fuck?
She was gonna walk out. Nah. She was gonna walk
out and call the cops and say I was a sex trafficker. Like, fuck out of here, bro. That's, I get it. Like, I understand coming to somebody's house you don't know, but it's like, nigga, you got family members that know me.
Oh, for real?
Like, I talked to my nigga's wife who's kin to her.
Yeah.
And she was like, Steeg, why'd you even write her back and explain yourself?
Oh, so you wrote it back and explained?
No, I wrote it back and was just, I wrote it back and was just like, sorry you feel that way. And it's like, we vibe on the podcast. That was pretty much it. And
That's it. All right.
I was like, it was an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You got a business. You could have plugged your shit. You know what I'm saying? And,
little cross promotion.
Yeah, just cross promotion. You know what I'm saying?
So you was just asking her, basically, do you want something to drink? And you was going to provide it.
You know what I'm saying? I know. And that's another thing. So we've had like 20 or so women guests. Like, some chicks done drunk wine on the show.
Yeah.
Some chicks done drunk water on the show.
Right.
Like Alyssa, she drunk wine every time we recorded.
Yeah.
Bree, when she came through, she didn't want no. She just wanted water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just asking because, like, nigga, there's 5 bottles of bourbon over here. I drink bourbon.
Right.
So, like, if you get over here and you see me drinking, and normally Vern comes with a beer, it's like, nigga, I ain't got nothing for you. So, you know what I'm saying? I always try to make sure, like, if a guest is coming, like, what you drink. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a female.
You was going to have it over here for.
Yeah. I was like, especially if it was a female. Like,
just being ready.
So otherwise, you was just being a fucking gentleman.
Well, let me ask you something, though, man. Did he ask you what you wanted to drink before you came on the show?
Because he told me he was bringing a bottle.
Yeah, but but
did he ask you though?
Well, no, he already told me the vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that, so I knew to have my bourbon shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Yeah, TJ was on here ripped.
TJ was.
Marvin was on here ripped.
Marvin was.
He was ripped off his fucking head, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just, nigga, we just vibe on her, dog. Nikki was on here. She was drinking bourbon and smoking hookah.
Yeah.
The first time we recorded with Nikki. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that shit just pissed me off, dog. That shit pissed me off. And I called my homie, and I ended up going over watching the games and shit. We was chilling, and then I talked to his wife about it, and she knows or whatever, and she was just like, why'd you even take your time out to explain yourself?
Yeah. Why she say that?
Because she knows her.
But it didn't surprise her that she responded that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I knew this was gonna happen, man.
So with that being said, I ain't asking no more chicks to come on the podcast. You gonna write me, nigga. If you want to come on the show, you gonna write me and ask me, can you be a guest? I'll say yeah.
You let one.
Bro, I'm not doing that shit, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro. That shit really pissed me off, dog.
Yeah.
Cause it's just like, nigga, like, I didn't got to do none of that shit that she was probably thinking. Like, I ain't got to hold no girl hostage in my room. I ain't got to do none of that shit, bro.
But you got to think too, though, man. Like, on the other side of that, she's just, trying to be saved out. That sex trafficking thing is heavy. That's some real shit that's going on right now.
And they friends even sex traffic, nigga. If you get dropped off for some dick, that's sex trafficking.
Nah,
nigga, look at the definition of trafficking.
Yeah,
no,
you're
right. Nigga, if your ass ain't got no fucking car and your friend drop you off at a nigga's house with some dick, nigga, that's sex trafficking. Your friend is fucking guilty.
Why are you?
Hey, bro, I'm heated, bro. Man, I'm off at the lodge today, nigga. I'm in here.
Dog, you can't. Come on, man. God, dog, why you doing that?
Hey, but technically, he's correct.
He's right. Yeah, he's right. But I'm saying we're in the middle of an epidemic right now when it comes to shit like that. So I see when somebody try to play it safe, she probably, there's other ways of going about it. She could have used the buddy system, brought two girls for us to
roofie in her shit or something. Like that's the way I took it. Like I'm about to put a roofie in her shit and take advantage of her or something. Like, nigga, we are doing a fucking podcast, bro.
Hey, but I always figured, like, people, it's just an understanding that when people do like radio podcasts that people drink.
Yeah, drink champs, nigga. You got a whole podcast.
I just always
dedicated to
figured that was an understanding.
You know what? You know what? This is too
The
late now,
ladies,
but
man.
Probably just should just keep some shit stocked and not even. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Just keep some shit stocked.
I just buy some shit.
Yeah, just keep it stocked.
Yeah, then say, hey, you want something? Then, like you said, you
Then-
sent me
then
that
she-
LeBron gif where niggas walking out his press conference.
Don't even that question. Just leave the question out. And then when they get over here, can I offer you something to drink?
But you know what a gif is?
Damn, no.
Well, listen, it's like a picture that moves, bro. It's like a video turned into a picture and it just moves and loops over and over again. But
You're gonna have to show me like an example of one of those.
I got you. But
Go ahead, explain
so
that.
Vern, so I told Vern the story. I was hot. Text that nigga Vern and told him about it. He just kept laughing. He kept sending crying emojis and shit. I'm screenshotting the shit. And
Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a GIF. So he sent, and that nigga used my line too, though. That's what made the shit funny. I was like, I normally say, you want some wine or anything? Because I know chicks drink wine.
Right.
And then nigga Vern sent that to me in quotations or whatever. And then he sent LeBron walking out of his press conference getting his suitcase. That shit was fucking hilarious. He's like, bro, this is what she would have done when you asked. I'm like, nigga, you probably right, bro. You probably fucking right. But yeah, shout out to her though.
Yeah,
man.
no hard
Hopefully,
feelings from my
hopefully,
part. I understand it.
hopefully everything
I see why she did it.
goes well for her. And
Maybe it happened before, man. Maybe she ended up in a situation like that before.
Well, wouldn't that hold so
She
much
turned
trauma to
out.
where you
Maybe
wouldn't-
she said, "Yes, I drink them." Blah blah blah, and then ended, left with a wet ass.
Whoa.
but yeah, man, shout out to old girl. No hard feelings, but we fucking have fun on New Pod Flow, and we fucking drink on New Pod Flow, and we smoke hookah. We do all kind of shit. This isn't a professional atmosphere. Nigga, you're not coming in business attire or none of that, nigga. You come as you are.
Right. Right.
She's out of here.
Now,
You want
that
some wine?
woman's a professional. That woman's.
She's a professional.
She's a professional. She's not.
Man, all these chicks want you
Okay.
to think they're a professional.
Can't be offering these women
Don't get me started on that
alcoholic beverages. Okay.
Man, you twerking in front of a 5-year-old, you down for whatever.
Yeah.
Stop it, Justin.
That's
Stop
cool.
it.
All right, man. With that out the way, we can do some. We can get into some different shit on the pod. So I don't know if our listeners have seen this. There's a video that went viral last week on Twitter, and I actually even seen it on Facebook a few days later after the nigga deleted it on Twitter.
Oh, I got deleted.
Yeah, dude deleted it. Like, people was telling him to delete it. They knew the girl, I guess, and he was like, "Nigga," he's like, "For what?" He's like, "Nigga, this is on the people's." So, all right, I'll get into the story. So there's a lot of like these people who do, like, companies who do these like travel trips of people. Like, say you put down a down payment of $200, and then you pay off the trip. Like, it's total $1,600, and you pay it off before you go on the trip. And it includes like your stay, drinks, entry to certain clubs or parties for that company's events or whatever. I actually went to one when I went to Carabana in Toronto. I went through one of those. But there's one there's one I came across called Haywire Weekend. I've never heard of it. Heard about it on Twitter when old girl went viral. So Haywire Weekend, this chick. We've all seen the video, so I'll try to post a video on our IG for the listeners if y'all haven't seen it yet. So it was a party. Chick was in a bikini. She was bad, light skinned chick, can't dance for shit. She was nice. She was snapping at, I don't know if it was a woman or a guy, but she was snapping at somebody for recording her dancing with this guy, with this dude. So I'm assuming this was a girls' trip. People in the comments on IG and shit was saying, or people in the comments on Twitter was saying, "Oh, girl had a boyfriend. She had a dude." And she was snapping on the dude saying, "Don't put my face in this. Stop recording." Yada, yada, yada. And by the end of the video, she's like, "Fuck it." She's all in. She pushes dude out to the middle. She gets off the table, and it looked like they fucking pretty much.
Damn.
And dude definitely got the box. I'm pretty sure he got the box.
Off a dance, you think that?
Man, for sure. The way nigga.
Yeah, I seen it. The cat had a fucking 12-pack. Nipsey Hussle braids. He's in there.
So yeah, man, we gotta talk about these girl trips, man. We gotta talk about the type of shit y'all be doing on these girl trips, dog.
What do dudes be doing on the guy trips, man?
That's the problem. Dudes are scared to take them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What you mean?
He said, you go through it every year. If you want a group of 10 to go, you got to ask 100 people.
Dudes think a guy trip is going to Atlanta and going to Magic City and paying fucking $400 for a chick to bounce up and down on him. Girls do it for real.
They say,
feel me?
What they doing?
They live out a fantasy. They're gonna go
Dubai, get shitted on.
They're gonna go on a real trip with their girls. It's gonna be some sand involved, and there's gonna be some water involved. Bikini, all of that, and they're gonna have a good time.
Bikini all week.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a good time. And anything goes when you're on a trip.
Anything goes.
Yeah,
on the girls trip.
On the girls trip, anything goes.
What's crazy to me, dog, is like chicks was defending the shit on her. They was like, maybe she just didn't want to go viral. It's like, nigga. Well, I will say this: if she wasn't on there snapping saying, "Don't put my face on this," she probably would have never went viral. Unless somebody seen it, they knew her and just wanted to fuck with her or something.
Yeah, because.
But I'm pretty sure, like, if she was just dancing, because like I mean, on that page it was hella clips of like just people dancing and shit. Don't know their relationship story or none of that, or if they even in a relationship. But yeah, her snapping and don't put my face in this. I don't want my fucking face in this. In this video or whatever. That's what caused her to go viral.
Yeah.
But I ain't letting my chick go on no girls trips.
What?
Nigga, what?
Why not?
You ain't watch that video?
I seen the video, but I'm saying, why you getting involved with somebody you can't trust to go on a trip?
Let me be with a chick and she go viral like that.
Oh, nigga.
She's single before she even get back to the States. She might as well just stay over. It's a wrap, nigga.
Stay with the 12-pack Nipsey Hussle braid, nigga.
What you doing, T? What you doing, T?
Who, me?
You keeping your chick?
Well, no. If she does that, well, no. She knows she's cut before
she's done. She already knows.
She knows she's cut, and maybe she knows she's cut. Maybe
she knew she
got mad. Maybe she got a real motherfucker.
She probably knew she was cut when she said fuck it and started just dancing without.
But if she had a real motherfucker at the crib, she wouldn't be doing that.
She wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I will say it was some chicks on there saying that they would never do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why they in a relationship.
But why are you not waiting until the video phone is away from you before you start dancing? If you worried about your face being on, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, nigga, like,
she worried about her face being in the video. Why ain't she just be like, all right, I'm gonna duck off for a minute and then come back?
But she was getting tossed too.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the video, she was getting tossed. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, this cat look like he's ready to bust.
Yeah.
Hey, but
for real.
Hey, I can't do that, bro. I can't.
Dude didn't look like he was asking for consent.
Man, he looked like he looked like after that dance he went and smoked a cigarette.
Hey, T said you said. I mean, you done traveled a lot.
Yeah.
With your wife, without your wife.
Yeah.
You said you done seen that type of behavior. Like it's common.
Oh yeah. I've seen it. Yeah. I've been on resorts. Yeah. When a lot of these women, they go out, when they go on their trips or whatever, they usually go with their go the resort route. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And on that resort, or like I said, on those little group trips that you're talking about, like everybody goes and they just get loose. And they just get loose.
What? You know what, dog? I got firsthand experience with that shit.
With what? A wife?
Nah, not a wife. No, I'm saying with this. The girls trip and the chick got a dude back home.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I fucked the chick.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask which side of it.
Well, no.
She had a dude at home. It was Carolina. She had a dude at home. She was from Detroit. And she was texting dude and shit, but me and her got together.
If you want some new dick, that's
he texts us. He texts us.
And she wanted to keep. I mean, then on top of that,
what you doing? Nothing, bored.
Look, she wanted
right.
She wanted to keep in touch too, though. And it's just like,
why?
Like keep in touch, like when, like after the shit was over. I'm like, nigga, you live in Detroit. I stay in Louisville. I'm not about to be hitting you up, bro. Plus, you got a man. Like, we stay in touch.
Damn, man.
Like, this is a weekend. I thought we
you
just
over
had
working
fun.
with Jay?
That's some funny shit right there, right?
I said it again.
I thought we just had fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to come back.
But if you done been on a trip, dog, plenty of niggas done ran into a group of chicks that's, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in the crew was with it. Yeah, they have a dude, but somebody in the crew was there.
Yeah, I remember me and my wife, we was at Cancun. And we, we're like real social on the resorts. You know, we talk to everybody. Yeah. And I remember there was these girls that came that you could tell they was from the States, African-American women. And I think I went up and said something to them like, hey, yeah, what's going on? You know, they was acting all uptight. I was like, yeah, man, y'all a little uptight right now, but y'all gonna loosen up. Y'all gonna loosen up. So then I remember just the next thing I know, that DJ said something about how nobody knows what's going on here and you can let loose. And next thing you know, nipples was out, fam.
Whoa.
I tapped my wife. I said, man, look at them. Titties out, swinging like Mozambique.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man, it's crazy what the influence.
And they got somebody at home.
Yeah, for sure.
There's three of them, and they were pretty attractive women. Yeah. So somebody had somebody.
Somebody might have paid for the trip.
Yeah.
For all three of them, you never know.
That's my rule. Like you can go. I don't care if my wife go on a trip, but it ain't gonna be on my dime. I'm not gonna pay for you to get loose.
Yeah, you gotta pay for it to get smarted out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You can go have Nipsey, a Jack Nipsey, Bray bust on my girl back.
On the dance floor.
On the dance floor in front of everybody.
Oh shit!
And she's offended, but yet she can't stop. That's what it looked like on the video.
That's what I'm saying.
She was offended, but it's so nigga, good back here.
As soon as that Jodeci came on, she went,
fuck it.
She put her tongue out. I'm like, nigga, that's trash for real. Like,
what's trash?
She kept putting her tongue out. Nigga, that was annoying as fuck. Watch the video, bro. Like,
I know she probably was. Man, I'm saying, them drinking them fucking sour pucker apples or whatever the hell they called. Man,
she couldn't dance for shit either.
Yeah,
it was terrible. That game was mean though.
Yeah, she looked good as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But shout out.
Hey, niggas was on Twitter trying to find her IG, nigga. I was looking too. Like,
you was looking for it?
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to comment that shit. So I go,
you know she's single than a motherfucker now.
Yeah, that's what nigga said. Nigga said, man, she belongs to the streets now. Everybody can shoot.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Nah, but they get loose. I'm
sure on them cruises and shit too, dog.
So Steve,
on the cruises.
So you saying you wouldn't? your girl can't do none of that.
I'm just talking, bro.
Okay. What am I going to ask, like a bachelorette party or something like that?
What am I going to do?
Well, I used to be
no matter what I say, nigga, they going to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
I used to be like that too.
Your girl can't do it.
Hey, you better keep your motherfucking ass right here.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I ain't no weak ass motherfucker.
But
then I'm just like, man, you know what? They gonna do what they want to do.
Exactly. That's what.
Feel me?
I'm Mario Winans,
but I ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna pay for it. I am not gonna pay for you to get loose.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, and be good at it. And be good at it.
Yeah, girls trips is crazy. Plus, most of the time they go on girls trips too, nigga. They staying forward to a room.
Head to foot.
So they finding a nigga and staying in his room.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, shit, dog. That's a good ass point, dog.
Most deaf.
Oh, man.
Yes, they are.
All these chicks.
They not in the room comfortably. They gonna find some comfort.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
And get their back blown out.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like when I went on a my bachelor party was in DR, and we stayed at a resort the first time. It was I didn't even know. This was my first time really traveling. So we stayed at a resort, and man, I'm talking about the numbers of single women that were just around, and they were married, and they were just throwing that pussy at you. It was ridiculous.
Single women married throwing pussy at you.
Throwing pussy.
I just
Throwing
caught that.
pussy at you.
That nigga did say single and married.
One of them was married and had the nerve to ask me, because I was engaged at the time, of course.
Yeah.
One of them had the nerve to try to make me feel guilty
For what?
being there without my wife, and she was there loose as fuck, already married. The nerve.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And they're droves. Do you hear me? Especially when you're talking about resorts.
Yeah.
The women are there in droves, ready to fuck.
Damn.
Ready to have that experience.
For sure. That's the thing too, bro. Like, I'm in some Facebook groups and chicks be talking about, they be dissing niggas. Talking about dudes just travel for sex. I'm like, bitch, y'all do the same thing.
They been doing it though.
But that's kind of, it might be how they know.
Yeah, it's just an intimidation, like now we own it, so it's like a threat type shit.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
You can't do this. You can't do what I've been doing.
I can't do what I've been doing for
Fuck it.
since beginning of time.
Yeah, they worlds ahead of us. Damn. Especially when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like they've been traveling. They going but if you're a woman, like that's how you would want it, because that's going to be the perfect situation to have an affair for if you're a woman.
Yeah, it might be the only time they do some shit like that.
A man's perfect situation to have an affair is
wife went to Walmart real quick.
Right. Yeah. Fucking
nigga, the affair is the opposite. That nigga's at home and she's gone, so that's his time.
Well, yeah.
And girl, yeah, you probably right. Girl, nigga tearing something up at the house.
Yeah. He think about all the pussy he about to get. Yeah, he's thinking about all the pussy he about to get.
Yeah.
Nigga, you going for how long? Oh, that's perfect.
Boy, I'm about to call girl.
What you doing on your phone over? Nothing.
Nigga, you over speaking my truth.
I'm about to go to what's name is party because they got the bitches.
That was my signature move, nigga.
Let your girl go out of town?
Man, you going home? You going to see your mom? Get them fingers working. Let me get my weekend set up. And that was like a long time ago. It was like when I was 20, 21. So
years ago. You're not that guy.
I ain't that guy no more, man. Yeah. But yeah, like back in the day when
old girl was gone.
So once a month when she was going 3 hours to see her parents.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, man. Let me get this action started.
Smart nigga get something set up for the first 3 hours. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming back.
Yeah, I used to be. I ain't gonna say. I used to just wait till Saturday. She would leave on Fridays. I would just be like, Saturday the whole day. She ain't coming back.
She'll be back Sunday, right?
And then she would get bored on the road, so she would call me anyway.
So now, will you admit to the Dexter thing you said?
What's that?
Remember you said you was like Dexter, cleaning up forensic evidence?
Dexter. I did say that. What
okay.
Oh, no, you said that. You said
you said that years ago, and then I said it on the podcast. You're like, man, what are you talking about?
I ain't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, I used to clean up after myself, man. Somebody left an earring one time, nigga.
Dog.
In the couch.
Whoa. Did she find it?
Nah, I found it, nigga.
You found it. Oh. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
Hey, so back to old girl, like maybe she either had a guy at home that she didn't want to know what was going on, or maybe she had this old professional career.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking she had to mask herself.
Yeah.
From maybe she works in some area of government, or
maybe government.
Maybe she's from DC. She works in.
She's from DC.
She works for the Department of
thighs like that in the department of. But I'm trying to think what it could be though. It had to be a nigga though. It had to be a dude, man.
Yeah, it can be a dude, but I'm telling you, when some girls, man, when they get adamant about their professional persona,
yeah,
they will fight to keep it.
yeah,
Yeah,
true. That's true.
Even though she wasn't fighting that hard, buddy.
No, she wasn't. She's probably an RN.
Hey, that's true though. So, like chicks get into that. That's how my ex was. Like, you know how she was. But when it come to work, she cared so much about what the motherfuckers thought about her.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you don't even care about yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
Or maybe she has maybe like a trick at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like a trick with.
Man, I'm telling you, somebody paid for that trip, dog.
It's probably a trick that doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? Maybe the trick is look like Rick Ross or something.
Yeah, but she just don't want to fuck up the flow of income.
Yeah. Now a woman's fantasy is she wants the money and the sexual
attraction.
She wished that dude she was dancing on
had the money that
had the money.
Wanted. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe
this nigga T bringing some next level shit.
Fucking up.
We both fucking up.
maybe this dude that guy she got at home doesn't turn her on in a visual standpoint, but maybe he has the money, and she plays that role at home. She went on, she fucked who
Well,
she
shit,
really wanted to fuck.
they found dude on IG. Like somebody knew him. They was like, oh, he's a trainer.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
And
picking her ass
and
up
a cute.
Yeah, so he's good with working with women anyway. Because 9 times out of 10, a trainer, he works with women mostly.
Yeah, and women was putting his business all
he
out
gets
there.
a lot
They was
of
like,
pussy
they said he was married, and
Whoa,
they said he had a whole baby at home.
This nigga was not saying turn the cameras off.
But somebody said that somebody came back and was like, I don't think they married no more because neither one of them post each other like that on social media. So they didn't think he was married. But yeah, there was.
So he was.
I don't know why this meant anything, but somebody was like, he got a whole baby at home. Like, what's that mean? Like, that ain't never kept a chick from fucking with a nigga having a baby.
Nah.
Nah. So, damn, why would you even bring that up?
What?
Like, he got a baby and all that shit.
Yeah, they was just putting his business out there. Like, they put his IG up and shit.
I guess
Yeah,
maybe,
there was a trainer in Charlotte.
He went
dog.
viral, so I guess he was a celeb too in that situation, right?
Yeah,
He's a trainer. He
But I
probably
think
got a lot
women-
of clients the next week.
Yeah, right. His cat client rate
Done shot up.
this nigga body slamming more bitches.
Yeah, I already know shit. Yeah, so I
That's
already
crazy.
know.
Though. I mean, yeah, that's just trash. But you ain't gonna keep.
Trash.
You ain't gonna keep them from going nowhere. So
No, you can't. You got to just face the reality that could be your woman. That could be your woman.
Damn.
that could be your woman.
It's a
bro.
hard pill to swallow,
all good.
but that could be your
This
woman.
nigga said it's all good.
It's all good. What we gonna do?
Yeah, you can't
What I
do
gonna
anything
do?
about it.
Find out and just dip. That's
dip.
all you can do.
find out you-
Find
yeah.
out and dip. That's it.
Shit. Ooh, that's a fucked up way to find out.
Hey, that's gotta hurt. You see a girl getting thrown around on
my
viral, nigga,
Wrong.
and
I
everybody
can barely pick her ass
and
up.
then-
right.
and
This
then
nigga got her up here.
Right.
nigga, and then everybody on, you know what I'm saying, social media talking about the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's got to be trash.
And what if you just like a regular blue collar type cat?
Oh man.
You know,
heard
and
dudes
you
hurt,
working your ass off to keep this bro.
But somebody said that nigga had
Love
more.
your girl.
You feel me?
You look at she got 12,000 retweets off of getting picked up in the air. Like, God damn, man.
Bro, somebody said that nigga had Marvin's Room on repeat. Oh man,
Damn.
that's tough though. T gave some great advice though. Don't ever pay for their trip,
Don't pay for it.
No, I'm not gonna pay for it.
even though it's gonna be super cheap. Because like I said, they afford to a bed.
Where was that? So are you allowed to
you
say
give
where
it-
that?
They're
Are you allowed to
a
say
double
where that was
bed with
at?
2 each. It was in Saint Martin.
Saint Martin. Okay. All right.
Yep, Saint Martin. It looked lit.
So it was like one of them group trips.
Yeah, it was like they called it
Travel
like you
group
young
trips.
professionals. Yeah, it was
Young
one of them.
professional. So maybe it was a career thing.
Man, some
Maybe
of
we
people don't be.
overreacting.
Some of people don't.
Yeah, some of them just
Yeah,
join
I mean,
in, but yeah,
your
some
money
of
is
them,
good.
yeah.
They ain't checking to see if you you know what I'm saying, you really got a profession. But yeah, like.
So you never really know. Or it could be a little bit of both, right? She could have a man at home and she could have a nice career.
Yeah.
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 She was willing to throw it all away for a couple of back shots.
A couple.
A couple on camera and a couple in the room.
The real ones.
And then, hold on. And I didn't tell y'all how this shit is set up. This shit is set up, nigga, to where it's like some real world shit. You pay for a villa. Your money includes a villa.
Oh, shit.
It's 12 people in a house at a time.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Don't know if you're in a relationship, you don't need to be going no shit like that.
Like
God bless.
It's villa style. Like your money includes your stay, and depending on how many people sign up, but they get a big mansion or whatever.
Yeah,
and everybody stays in this mansion.
See, if I do some stuff like that, like I said, my policy is going to be, look, man, this shit's no records, no record. Anybody. You kicked out the group. If I see your phone out taping anything, besides maybe the horizon or some shit.
Yeah, the group pictures.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're out.
Yeah, they was recording the parties and shit.
Yeah, out.
Like, it was niggas getting twerked on too. I mean, I'm assuming them girls may have been single because if you go to the IG page, it's hella pictures from. I mean, this is they do like 3 a year or something because like next year is like Bali, Barbados, Colombia. And one more, I can't remember. But Thailand. Is Bali? No, yeah, Thailand.
Bali's in Indonesia.
Yeah. So they do they do them like that, and you make
how they be
payments and
doing?
shit.
You see this shit, and there's just nothing but niggas in the video. The places you just named, they Asians and shit. Ain't no.
Which one?
But it's like I don't think they bro, like the way that's set up, nigga. It sounds like you
just meeting other people.
Like this in their tagline, bro. Like, come as something, leave as family, or it's like, come single and leave in a relationship. Like you build relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's a networking type thing.
I can
but
see
you
that
can fuck too. Like it's.
Of course,
niggas is looking to fuck something when they go somewhere. And
what I'm saying is, I mean, this is just a personal opinion, but I don't understand why anybody's going anywhere for no cultural experience.
Well, you do cultural shit too.
Oh, okay.
Like it includes like a few excursions a day. Like they do a couple. I mean, from just what I looked at for what the itinerary was for the St. Martin. Like they did a whole bunch of shit. They went to some different beaches and all kind of shit like that.
But yeah, and when you go to some of them places, man, it do feel good to have Americans
around you.
Yeah. You know, because it's
for sure.
You get in some of those countries, it's just like you don't know the rules. Everybody usually it's going to be like a high tourist country, so everybody's trying to take you because they just see you American and you got money.
Yeah.
So you just all kind of look out for each other, and it's like a brother. You become like kind of a brotherhood, you know, right there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got friends that I've met like, from my first trip that I still talk to. You just bond.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in some travel Facebook groups, and yeah, that's true. Like niggas be fucking with each other. They meet each other on a trip, and you know what I'm saying. Next thing you know, they taking 2 or 3 more trips together. Like,
when you going here, what's your next trip?
Yeah,
shit, I'll meet you there.
Yeah. So I mean, that is a dope aspect of it, but I mean, the other side of it is the video that came out. Like, yeah, it's still a party. At the end of the day, it's networking and you know and making friends and all that shit, but. Yeah, you get horny. you with who you with, like you know what I'm saying.
That's too big of a group, though.
And then you in a house together, so like that's too easy.
Yeah,
right.
Right. I don't want too much America though.
No, I don't. That's why I'm thinking about doing the Barbados one just because I want to go to Barbados, but I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, man, I don't know if I really want to do that shit.
For that reason, you don't know if you want to be around.
It's too.
Well, I like moving my own way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like.
And if you organically just meet a cat from the States and click with him,
that's different, right?
Then that's just different.
Yeah. I like when I went to Colombia, it's just like I mean my nigga was with me, but yeah, we kind of just we had a guide and shit there. Yeah. You know, whatever we wanted to do, we did it. But yeah, we kind of just did what we wanted to do. We walked around the city like we wasn't like on nobody else's time type shit. So,
Did you meet anybody else from the States while you was there?
Yeah. I met a group. We met a group from Chicago. We cool. We follow each other on IG and shit. And I actually just talked to old girl, one of the chicks in the group, earlier this week because I posted Snow Allegra was going to be in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I told her I was going to have to crash on her couch. And she was like, I might have a spot for you. She was like, but I'll see you at the concert for sure. And I was like, cool. But yeah, she's cool. They travel a lot. And
You see why old girl didn't want to come over here?
nah,
For a bottle of wine?
Nigga, come on, bro. I ain't do nothing with that girl. Ain't neither one of us do nothing with none of them. Like, they were just cool. Like, it was a group of, it was 2 guys and 3 girls. And we did the volcano shit in Colombia together. And like, yeah, we kicked it. They actually had like a whole house rented out. And we actually, our first night there, we met them. Because our guide had them as a group too. So yeah, we ended up going over their crib and we were just swimming, nigga, till like 7 in the morning, just in the pool, laughing and talking. And
That sounds good.
me and my nigga, we ended up falling asleep. And they had like I said, they had hella beds and shit in there. It was a house or whatever. So yeah, we ended up spending the night and they cooked breakfast and shit in the morning. We went, got ready, and then that's when we went to the volcano shit. So I mean, they cool. We still talk every now and then. We see some on IG and write each other. But yeah, like you said, you meet people along the way. And hell, they right up the road. They all from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Now you got to connect.
Yeah, so it's dope, bro. Yeah, you definitely run into people, meet people. It's dope.
Yeah.
But that vibe though, like being in the house, like that don't bother me. It's just like being able to move on my own.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man, Haywire Weekend. If anybody interested, follow them on IG.
So that is where Haywire Weekend is where
They go to different spots. Like I said,
what's their next one?
I think it's.
Hey, baby, I'm going to Haywire Weekend this weekend.
She typed that shit in.
That's funny, bro. Hey, that's another thing. That's another thing, bro. I wonder if she like.
Yeah.
I wonder if she like told dude she was going to Haywire Weekend. Like that shit don't even sound good.
That don't sound good. It sound like Firefest to me though.
Like what? What is that? You look that shit up now. You ain't seeing nothing but chicks twerking and ass and niggas getting danced on. Niggas throwing chicks in the air. Nah, man.
They got something like that in Jamaica too, where they
Mocha Fest. I showed it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I typed in Haywire Weekend, the second picture.
Wow. Look at this cat.
Hey, now, we gotta make this the cover, dog.
Black Panther.
For sure.
Wow.
This nigga said the Black Panther.
Damn.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right, man. All right.
Yeah, my girl, look, I ain't going Haywire Weekend now.
Yeah, because you're going to meet
I ain't got enough abs for my girl to go to Haywire Weekend, man. This niggas is on her abs.
Yeah, you're going
booty
to.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And the
Damn.
chances of.
My fucking James Worthy shorts, nigga, abs out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfucking arm is bigger than my side. I'm a
pork
big
shoulder.
nigga.
Yeah, pork shoulder. Sit that motherfucker in some green beans.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my God. That's the biggest shoulder I've ever seen.
Bruh. Oh my. Hey, fam. Real talk, bruh. Is that real, dog?
Come on.
Yes, it is.
Holy fuck.
Don't you mean how you doing? Damn.
The caption says, I do not fuck with your kind, no. I do not fuck with your vibe, no. I am a big boss bitch. I do not come in your size.
No, she don't.
Clearly.
She definitely don't come in my size.
Holy shit.
Oh, man, bro. Oh, shit.
Golly.
Yeah, fucking headache now.
Type in Haywire Weekend. What?
Yeah, search the vibes, man.
Yeah.
Haywire Weekend, man. Give us this check,
Haywire
too. We
Weekend.
plugging y'all.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, never on my dime.
Hell no.
Never.
Now after seeing Chadwick Boseman on that girl like that, no, don't sir.
Michael B. Jordan and shit.
And I'm engaged too. Though. You know, Meg talk about I want to go to do something on bachelorette party. What?
Bachelorette party. She ain't coming back.
Nigga, I'm gonna be in the clouds like this. I'm looking down on him.
He gonna be like Vulture.
That's crazy, dude.
All right, man.
My bad.
Y'all still on that?
Nah, he was going.
Nah,
go
ahead.
All right.
Funny as hell.
Steve, what you gonna do if somebody propose to you, bro?
Bro, what? No, get your
Get up.
Fuck you doing?
Get up.
Get up.
Your ass.
Come on, dog.
You know why they do it, right?
No.
Niggas be running forever, man. Niggas be running for. How long was you with your girl before you got engaged, got married?
See, on this one, no, I wasn't. that long.
This is on this one. It's your second marriage?
No, I'm saying on this relationship.
Oh, okay.
It didn't take me long to propose.
Okay.
You know, but on my previous relationship, like we was together forever and I never proposed.
Somebody like me.
Yeah. So
What's forever though?
at least 10 years.
Damn. Oh shit.
At least 10 years. It was just a convenience thing.
Yeah. Convenience.
Yeah.
Half the rent.
Right.
We talked about that.
Saving money.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
I think, I was in a situation, I was just a bum ass nigga. And when you're a bum ass nigga, you just want to be convenient, but then at the same time, you want the comforts of being able to be you as well.
Yeah.
I didn't really recognize, like, man, if you really want the comforts of being you, then you got to fucking work for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I wanted to be able to live in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Call the shots.
Yeah.
But then at the same time,
Put your $400 up for the rent.
right.
Run that.
And then at the same time, going on the weekends and shit.
Yeah.
You want some Elijah, man?
Yeah, I'm about to fuck with that, man.
But I think that's what it is, man. That's why women be proposing to men, because we be running forever. Like my last relationship, we was together 8 years. Not a thought of marriage ever crossed my mind. Like I said, now I'm engaged. We was together 6 years before, I proposed to her. 2 kids later, So, I mean, that's just, especially as black men, for some reason, that's just kind of what we do. We stay in relationships for as long as we can.
Well,
Is that what you was doing? With me, I was with my. I
think we all have our different reasons why, but I just feel like it's just more common with us for some reason. You see people that be together for 2 years and get married.
I was with my, not the previous ex, but my ex before that. I was with her for damn near 6 years, and marriage never crossed my mind.
Yeah,
and it wasn't it just never. For what? I didn't want to be married.
So you're saying basically that, not what Vern was saying, but basically it didn't cross your mind because it wasn't in your heart.
Yeah, it was just like
it just never was a thing
on my mind.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was like okay, we was both young, and it was like we don't make no money for real. Like she wanted to get married, but it's like, nigga, I'm not about to get married and struggle, bro. Like have kids and be I'm not doing that.
Well, I mean, you ain't gotta do all that.
What you mean?
You ain't gotta have kids and shit just because you married.
Fam, I wanted kids. I'm not gonna get married and not have kids.
Yeah, but you still wait.
Yeah, but for what?
Nigga, you ain't got kids now.
And I'm single too.
As fuck.
Yeah, as fuck.
No, I just knew I was with my child's mother for 10 years, but the thought never crossed my mind, like you said, just because it just didn't feel right.
It just wasn't right.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like. But it just felt like we were just passing time.
But what's the thing is, what's not right about it though? Is it something that you just didn't want to do, or is it something that you knew you wasn't ever gonna do?
I just didn't feel like we had that connection. I feel like now that I look back on the situation, I just feel like it was just, I wasn't no man. I was trying to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And she set a situation for me to be comfortable. And I put up with the fact that we wasn't compatible because I was comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, I ended up fucking meeting a mean old side chick. I'm talking about she was a great side chick. Like she was the ultimate side chick.
What makes a great side chick?
She would do whatever. I lived out all my fantasies with this woman.
Wow.
All my fantasies.
Vern's intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never had a threesome before I met this woman. She provided that.
Provided the threesome. Like she brought the chick.
Well, she was down for it.
Okay.
She was down for it. Went to like one of them sex clubs. Oh shit.
It's okay. Take your time, brother. It's all good.
I went to one of them sex clubs. Like, I'm not even gonna say the city, because if I say the city, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can just go in these sex clubs and it's just like orgies. Like booty everywhere. You walk in the spot and it's like a club type situation. Only somebody can be fucking getting some dome right there at the bar.
Good grief.
Niggas walking around in robes.
Yeah, well, they might come out in robes from the back. You know,
In robes.
buffet and shit. They coming out eating some fucking pineapple and shit.
I'm not eating in no damn sex club. You eat in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never did eat at a sex club. I'm like, damn. You a bad motherfucker if you can get comfortable enough to eat at a sex club.
Yeah, I seen a video of there's a big crowd of people around these two dudes that was fucking this girl. Like one dude was on his knees hitting from the back. The other dude standing up getting domed up. The dude getting domed up pulled out her mouth and squirted on dude's face.
What?
Never seen that at the sex club, but I understand. It could happen.
So that's what I'm saying. You eat in a motherfucking place like that? No, you are disgusting.
Yeah, it can happen.
They got a coffee shop. I seen this article a few days ago. They got a coffee shop opening in Switzerland where your coffee comes with fellatio.
What?
Whoa.
That's all right.
You get domed up while you waiting on your
Drinking
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, or drinking it. It's in Switzerland, bro. So it opens like early 2020. I can't remember the name of the club.
What?
Or it's not even a club. It's a something cafe, but it's a coffee shop. You get domed up while you drinking or waiting on your coffee.
That's nuts, man. Like how sex work is just becoming so normalized. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts. We done got far
Just
away
like sex
from
trafficking.
Yeah.
That's not normalized.
It's popular right now.
Somebody said it's the sex trafficking Super Bowl.
Said what is?
This time, this era that we in, the sex
Bro, that
trafficking
shit-
Super Bowl.
I see the shit.
White vans everywhere. I see white vans with regular plates now. I be like, I don't know, brother. You see the white van with the dealer plate,
Right.
but so Steeg, you saying no? If you getting proposed to, you running?
No, I'm not.
Is the
doing
relationship over?
that. Especially if somebody's filming the shit like they was doing. I'm like,
They only film proposals.
bro, no, get your ass up. What are you
Is the
doing?
relationship over?
Don't slide no ring on my finger, bro, unless we standing up there, at the altar or whatever the fuck that shit's called. She slid the ring on a nigga's finger and nigga jumped for joy and shit. Like,
You know, that nigga
That
wasn't
was some
happy,
gender
dog.
roles type
He was
shit.
trying to run. That nigga was not happy. I
don't know if-
Act for the camera.
It just seemed his mannerisms didn't even seem like
What is a man supposed to do though? Like he only seen women
act
react
like-
to get
like,
proposed to
when
his
I've
whole
seen-
life.
man, I'm gonna say get up. Get up, nigga. What are you doing?
But his manner, if you peeped his mannerisms, it was like
Feminine.
he was really, it was very feminine.
Yeah.
Like he really acted like a woman would act when she gets proposed
Yeah,
to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was a stage. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
the
If it wasn't
stage.
even real.
Stage.
If
But I
that
do-
was,
but I have
that's
heard-
plenty more.
But nah, I've heard of
Videos of
women,
women
proposing, but it's
proposing men.
yeah, I don't
You
want
ever-
my women to hell no.
I
Don't
hate
ever
to do
propose
this,
to
man.
me.
You ever seen a white girl propose to a white man though? I'm telling you,
It's
dog,
not.
niggas be running. We got our track shoes on constantly. And that's the reason why women is like, fuck it, I'm gonna propose. Because that's a woman's ultimate goal. Relationship wise. They want to be married. They want the fairy tale wedding. They want the big
social
day.
media pictures.
They want the attention. They want all, like that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and for men, not too concerned about it for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? The reason could be just because a commitment issue or a financial issue, whatever. Like men ain't big on that. Like it took like when I was ring shopping, I was like, God damn, I ain't never paid this much money for anything in my life. You know, I mean, aside from like a car or something, which I totally understand because it gets me from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? Like that actually makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But it's something that somebody just wearing, they just gonna put it on.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is kind of nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a I want to say a drawback for me, but that's something that I consider. Like, fuck, some people ain't in a position to put a ring on their girl finger. You know what I'm saying?
They're not, especially if like if you want to, like you just said, like that shit ain't cheap, bro. Like especially if a nigga want to like do something like. If you in love with somebody like me, when I be in love with somebody, I want to like do good, like do it big type shit. Like
they say you're supposed to
not like real big, but I'm saying like get the best that I can do. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to do 3 months of your salary, your annual salary.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I did not.
I'm about to say shit.
I probably did about a week.
Yeah, hey. 3 months, nigga.
3 months of your annual salary is what you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Is what you're supposed to spend on the engagement ring.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
No, but I be thinking like cats.
I make bread. I'm thinking about that. Like, nigga, what in the fuck?
Cats is like tired of. They kind of peeping game now, man. Cats kind of waking up on that marriage shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm married, but cats is kind of waking up on that shit. Like, dude, if the shit goes haywire. You getting the short end of the stick,
and that's with anything. We talking marriage, kids, anything.
Whatever. Yeah. So you
getting the shit.
They just starting to wake up to that, I think, and then just they making it so now. It just don't seem like black men are compatible with black women anymore.
All right, y'all. This has been episode 40. 6. We're out of here.
I'm just saying they making it like that.
You say, hold on. You say chicks are making it like that?
No, just social
society,
conditioning.
Social conditions are making black men and women incompatible with each other.
Yeah, I do believe that.
You can't just say that without explaining.
I mean, I just believe
that's huge.
Yeah, I know that's big, but it just seems like the way the dynamics are setting up, the way they're kind of doing with black men as far as like having them, I don't know. I don't want to say suppressed, but it's just like they're rising up the black woman and they're keeping down the black dude for some reason, man.
I kind of, nobody's fighting for us.
Yeah, nobody's fighting for black dudes.
Except black women. But go ahead.
Except black,
black women.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and no.
But everybody, to an extent, to a degree, a lot more people are fighting for women, which in turn, black women. So, sex representation and then cultural representation. Those two items right there kind of combine. So black women, there's a lot more support for black women in other aspects as far as I guess black men, black women, and women supporting black women versus black men just got black women supporting them.
I'm just saying they're not putting black men because look, every race
I'm trying to say
is dictated by the pull of their men across the board. The more powerful the man, the more powerful the race as a whole. I'm just saying that when they suppress the men of a certain society, then you suppress the race as a whole or the group as a whole.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, they'll rise them up.
Yeah.
They'll rise them up. But
I personally think that I feel like nobody has it harder than the black race just in general. I feel like we are constantly, not just held back, but also stolen from for the shit that we do, that we actually do kind of bring to the table as far as, society in general. We are held back and stolen from, black men and women. You know what I'm saying? To a point it's kind of almost like all we got. All we got is each other.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but black people just in general, like we still having it tough all these years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I don't want to get too deep, but I just want to, women, they want a man to where they can look up to him and actually,
boy, he's saying some buzzwords, boy.
I know. I
chicks do though. Like,
want a man they can look up to,
admire.
They want a man that they can. Yeah, they want a man like that.
They can be
strong, like all that shit. Like,
so let's say, but they don't have. Let's say they want a man that they can admire.
Yeah, they want a man that they can admire. Okay. Give me something that I can admire.
Okay.
And there's just very few examples of that because. We're always raised in a woman's image because we're mostly raised by women. So we're raised in a woman's image. So when they see a black man, they just see another woman.
They see his mama.
they see another woman.
They see his mama.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they actually looking for us for something that we're not giving them.
A ring.
Shit.
Maybe not a ring, but they just want a real motherfucker.
Who ain't real?
A lot of motherfuckers ain't real. A lot of motherfuckers around here just, man, they too much in their feelings. They too fucking feminine.
That's the real deal.
Lightweight in a lesbian relationship.
Shit.
Lightweight?
Hey.
Oh man.
Yeah. So then it's like, what am I with you for? I'm making the bread. You feel me? And you more in your feelings than me. Shit. So why am I with you for? You know what? I'm gonna go find Nipsey Hussle with a 12-pack. Fuck it.
Oh man.
Never.
All right, but we go get out of here. Vern got some other engagements.
Yeah, I'm late.
He got some other engagements he's got to get to, man. But hey, dope pod, fellas. That shit was fun.
It was fun.
We ain't had a male guest on in a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate you for coming through.
Oh man, my pleasure, man.
T the Barber.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna catch y'all next week. New pod flow.